everybody, my name is Stella and this is Alan. We are going to tell the stories about the origins of Aksara Jawa. So, once upon a time there was a kingdom named Dangkamulan. The kingdom was ruled by an evil king named Prabu Dewata Cengkar. One day there was a young man named Ajisaka. Ajisaka was going to find the Javanese island, so he set sail across the sea with two of his faithful servants, Dora and Sembada. When he finally arrived at the Javanese islands, they began to search for civilization. Ajisaka said, "Hey, we finally arrived. Let's walk over there."
Yes, wrote Ajisaka. After waiting for several hours, they stumbled across a villager.
"Excuse me, good sir. May you show us where is the village is?"
Oh yes, there
There.
a village and a kingdom named Medangkamulan, right after that mountain, sir. But be careful, that kingdom was ruled by an evil king named Prabu Dewata Cengkar. He had a very strange habit which also frightened us, his people. His habit was eating human every day. We live in fear knowing that one day he will send his troop to capture us and turn us into his meat.
That was horrible. What a horrible king he is.
Thank you for that information. Good sir, we make sure to keep our eye on this king's troops.
Yes, please be careful. After that, they continue their journey and then they arrive into the mountains of Kadang. And then they decide to take a rest first. When Dora was asleep, Ajisaka told Sembada and gave him a private talk.
Sembada, my faithful servant, I entrusted my harem keris and remember to not give it to anyone except me.
Yes, wrote Ajisaka, I will.
After that, journey to find civilization, while Sembada was left there alone, protecting the keris Ajisaka trusted on him.
After days of walking, Ajisaka and Dora finally found a village. They stayed there and helped the villagers there, but not long after they stayed, they heard a horrible news.
Everyone run! Leave this village before it's too late. The king's troops are coming to find human. Sacrifice to the king to eat. The villager were afraid and tried to escape before the king's troops arrived.
Meanwhile, Ajisaka have an idea. Dara, I want you to stay here and protect the villagers. I'm going to sacrifice myself to be the king's meal.
My lord, that was a crazy and dangerous idea. At least let me go with you.
No, Dara, I will handle this myself.
As our wish, my lord. So he did just that when the king's troop arrived, when he was taken to the kingdom of Medangkamulan. In there, he met Prabu Dewata Cengkar.
Finally, a human to eat. I've been waiting for this. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to eat you, young man.
Your Majesty, I am willing to sacrifice myself to be your meal if you want to grant my last wish first.
Alright then, I will grant your last wish. May I know what is it?
I wish for a land that was as long as the cloth I brought here, Your Majesty.
Only that? What a pitiful wish. But alright, I will grant it. Let me see how long that cloth you brought here with you.
Ajisaka then spread out the cloth he had brought to, and Prabu Dewata Cengkar started counting the length of the cloth that Ajisaka bring. Turns out that cloth was too long, the cloth stretching to the cliffs on the
Southern Sea.
the southern sea.
Curse on you, Ajisaka! How dare you trick me! After that, Ajisaka used his power to control the cloth he brought and then push the Prabu Dewata Cengkar into the sea and turning him into a crocodile. After that, Ajisaka took the crown and became the Medangkamulan newest king. but he felt that something is missing. Then he remembered about Sambada and his kris.
Dara ordered you to pick up the Sembada and my heirloom kris from the Kendeng Mountains.
Yes, my lord. Dara then started his journey to go into the Kendang mountain to pick up Sambada and Ajisaka kris. When he arrived, he sees Sambada and then start a peaceful chat.
Sembada, long time no see. Do you know our Lord Ajisaka just become the new king of Medang Kamulan? He ordered me to pick you up and his heirloom kris.
That was a wonderful news, Dara. But I'm sorry, I cannot give you this kris unless our Lord Ajisaka himself, the one who asked for it.
Well, our Lord, tell me to bring that thing and you back to the kingdom. So come already, don't make him wait.
No, I refuse. I won't go with you. I only will go and give this to Lord Ajisaka himself.
You give me no choice, then Sembada. I can go home empty-handed. Then Dara and Sembada start fighting. Dara refused to live without the kris and Sembada refused to give the kris to Dara because of Ajisaka order.
Ajisaka then think why it taking Dara too long. Then he go to the Kedang mountain himself to check on them. But when Ajisaka came at the Kedang mountain, he was shocked. He found both of his faithful servants already dead. And that's because they was fighting for the kris and for Ajisaka order. After that, Ajisaka felt so guilty for both of his servants dead. And then he created a writing on a stone to commemorate them. And he called it Aksara Jawa. Thank you so much for already listening to our stories. That's for all. Thank you. Goodbye.